The house I was born in was 927 Jackson Street.
Okay.
Welcome to South Philadelphia. As you can see from this video, we will start showing this section of 10th and Jackson Street. A block away will be the former resident of the former underboss of the Philadelphia crime family, Salvatore Chuckie Merlino, and his son, Joseph Skinny Joey Merlino, specifically on 927 Jackson Street. This section of the Philadelphia has a lot of history. A few blocks down, as you can see from the skyline, you can see the church. This church, called Epiphany Our Lord Parish, is on 1121 Jackson Street. This church was the place where Angelo Bruno, the late godfather of Philadelphia, where his funeral was held. Angelo Bruno will be the reigning godfather from 1958 until his untimely demise in 1980. His funeral will consist of 1,000 mourners attending his funeral. Also, if you watch the Skinny podcast with Joey Merlino and his co-host Little Snuff, Joey Merlino even acknowledged that this church was also where he was an altar boy, as you can see in this clip.
Yeah, I was an altar boy.
I didn't know that.
Epiphany of our Lord.
Who were you? Everybody?
Me, I think me, Vinny, Marty, we're all altar boys.
And where was this at? Was
Epiphany
this
of our Lord.
Okay.
We got caught. They had the marital certificates. You know, you get married, they give a certificate. We used to steal them. We used to steal them and sell it to this guy for $5 each. I don't know what the fuck he was doing with them.
What was he doing with
I don't
them?
know. He said, you got marital certificate. We looked at it back. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Then we got caught. We all got thrown out. That fucking being altar. I was the end of our altar boy days. We lasted about. My grandmother was sick. My grandmother wanted me to be a priest.
Really?
Because I got two cousins that are priests.
I know.
Father Kelly, and I got another cousin in California.
Father Kelly, St. Monica's,
my
my buddy.
Father Kelly, what they did to him.
Yeah, what they did there. Another guy they buried in the media, but
the media buried him.
Yeah.
He came to court for me.
Yeah.
They called him my father.
Yeah, that's
Sick.
amazing, ain't it?
Fucking
So
nuts.
your altar boy career was cut short.
Cut short for stealing marital certificates.
Yeah, and that was the end of that.
Now we will show you from 10th and Jackson Street to where the residence of the Merlino family was. As you can see, this is a very beautiful row home section, and this is what the residence look like as of today. To give you a little bit more background around this house, don't forget, Salvatore Chuckie Merlino also had a brother. While he was serving as the underboss, his younger brother, Lawrence Joey Merlino, quite possibly lived here as well. They both came from Atlantic City, New Jersey, and they moved into the Philadelphia region. They both share the same parents and the similar values until Lawrence Joey Merlino became an informant many years down the road. To this day, his nephew, Skinny Joey Merlino, resents him to this day, even beyond the grave. Pretty soon, we're about to show you some clips of what Joey Merlino describes that he lived in this residence and the history of how it saved his life. During the 1990s, Ralph Natali was the mob boss at that time. However, he will eventually become the first mob boss that will become an informant and turn against his own entourage, including Merlino. Natali have made some claims against Merlino, and you'll hear from Merlino's perspective of how he countered that argument once it came to this property, 927 Jackson Street, as you can see from here.
It's my grandmother's house. And then we lived there. She lived with us. My grandfather died. When my father was like 13.
Yeah. That's where you grew up on 9th and Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my father, they grew up there.
Okay.
They lived there, I don't know how, the whole life.
Yeah.
So my grandfather and Joe DiMaggio, the baseball player, were,
Joey D?
yeah, we're great friends. I
Wow.
got pictures. I'm going to show you the pictures. So anyway, he used to come to the house to eat. Joe, this is what he was playing.
Yeah, this is when he was on the Yankees.
Yeah, Yankees.
I mean, he was the biggest then.
And Yogi Berra, like Billy Martin, they used to come to the house and eat. They used to block the street off Jackson Street with so many people.
Because they knew they were coming.
Yeah, like we're South Philly.
Of course.
Tell one person, the whole fucking city knows. So anyway, they used to take them up the alley, whatever, So they would come here and eat. So Ralph, remember, they used to tell me, Joey, I remember, Joe DiMaggio used to go to your grandfather's house. Because he's old, Ralph.
Yeah.
I mean, he fucking might be 80-something now.
Yeah.
Anyway, they went to the house. So now he testifies in the case. You remember the house on Jackson Street? He testifies in the case. The government never checked nothing. Like
They just listened to everything
whatever he
he
told
said.
them was gospel. Like, they never
Okay.
checked nothing.
Yeah.
So he tells them it was in October. It was after the Billy Veazey murder.
Okay.
He makes up the story that he met me, Marty, Johnny, like 3-4 guys, and on Jackson Street
Okay.
at my grandmother's house.
Yeah.
He said he made this whole big story up. He had a meeting. He hugged me. He kissed me. It was a 3-bedroom house. Every house in South Philly, same. 3
course.
bedrooms, 1 bathroom, the kitchen, and a
Yeah.
parlor. That was
He was
it.
just making up anything.
Yeah, but he knew what the house looked like. 3-bedroom house. So anyway, I'm sitting there. I'm saying, now this is in fucking 1995.
Okay.
That
Yeah, it's
this
a long
meeting
time
happened.
ago.
This happened. It was like October '95. So I'm sitting there. I'm saying, this motherfucking house, my grandmother's house. I said, this can't be. So I tell my lawyer. I tell Eddie. I said, Ed, he's fucking lying.
Yeah.
And he said, what do you mean? I said, my grandmother didn't own the house. She sold the house 3.5 years before that
Wow.
to a Chinese guy, Chinese family.
Yeah.
He's like, you kidding me? No. We get the investigator. We go to City Hall. We pull a deed. We got the fucking deed.
Of the house, yeah.
We call the Chinese guy as a witness. We had to get an interpreter. He didn't speak English.
And he came.
He came, yeah. We subpoenaed him.
Yeah.
He came with an interpreter. Eddie asked him, you live 927 Jack? Yeah, when'd you buy it? 3.5 years ago. Here's the deed. Is this you? Yeah, it's me.
Jesus.
Points,
God.
tells the guy, you know Joey Merlino? Never seen him in my life. You know any of these? There was 7 of us at the table.
Yeah.
Look, point every defendant, me, Marty, Georgie, everybody pointed. I never seen him. Was he ever in your house? Never.
Wow.
Could he have came in, maybe you weren't there? Impossible. They were never in my house.
Jesus.
Ever. Look how the fuck he lied.
That's how he lied like that. And he even said
he
he
sold
seen
the
pictures.
fucking house.
Yeah.
Yeah. He described the whole
Yeah, he
house.
said on the mantle there was
Yeah,
pictures.
yeah.
I read it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sold the house was sold 3.5 years before that. Thank God.
And
I
he made up-
remember we went and got the deed,
Yeah.
and he got caught dead fucking lying. Guy's a habitual liar.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
And he made up that
it was
whole
all
entire thing.
to get out of jail. He was facing. Listen, you got to understand. He got locked up.
Okay.
He didn't get locked up with us. He got locked up for selling meth. There's a tape. We're going to play that too. He tells
Yeah.
Ron Previty, another fucking fat pig beauty. He tells him on the tape. He called us the kids. Don't tell the kids that I'm selling meth.
Wow.
But we didn't sell drugs.
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't sell. None of us ever sold. We never even got charged. I got charged with drugs, but it was a setup. I
Yeah.
knew. But I'm just saying, we never sold drugs. He didn't want us to know.
He didn't. So he basically made up. Thank God for that guy that you subpoenaed to come there. He saved your life, really.
Yeah.
Because he made up a whole story, and they're believing everything he said.
Listen, we had the deed to the house.
Yeah.
Sold the house 3.5 years before the fucking whatever.
Wow.
95. We sold it in 92. Whatever.
Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and check out more of our content. Feel free to give your feedback and suggestions on what we should do next in the comments. This is Infinite Lee Productions. We love ya.